Hey everybody, my name is Lauren and welcome to Caught Up in a Book with Lauren. Here on this YouTube channel, we provide book reviews and more for the culture. Today, you are getting a book review, and it is a book review that I am super excited to bring to you guys. It is from one of my favorite authors, Miss Takerra Allen, and the title of the book is Thicker Than Water. So if you're like me, you have heard that blood is thicker than water. Okay? But this is going to give us a question mark because a lot of us love our friends like they are our blood. Okay? We love our friends. But is blood thicker than water? Or are y'all already thicker than water, thick as thieves, all that good stuff? Let's get into the book review. This book review is going to have little to no spoilers. I'm going to do my best not to give you any spoilers. If you guys want spoilers, you want to talk about the happenings, let me know down in the comment section below and we'll have a second video, okay? We can do a second video on this book, okay? But this review is just going to give you the goods so you know that you definitely need to read this book. So, this book is focused on four female friends in their late teens to early 20s, and the events to take place are all over one summer in New Jersey. Okay. It focuses on the four young women and their friendship, as well as how they navigate their relationships with others around them, including, other family members, co-workers, society, that type of thing. We get introduced to Sasha, Tatum, Nelly, and Kim, and they are a friend group that's a combination of older friendships and newer friendships. So some of them have known each other for a while, and some of them are still a little new to the crew, but they have all claimed each other as being the crew. So, Sasha, Nelly, Tatum, and Kim, they are the it girls, okay? They are the it girls in their hood, okay? They have a little beauty and brains because they know how to finesse a little bit. They also have that little ratchet factor, okay? They are definitely like the hot girls, the fashionable girls, the stylish girls. They got a little bit of everything in the friend group, okay? And if you were ever young, okay? If you were ever under 21 and in a 21 and up club, you can probably relate to them in more ways than one, okay? If you have lived a little bit, if there was a time when, oh, we had a time last night. If you can relate to that meme, then you can relate to at least one, if not all, of these girls, okay? Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. So let me introduce you to the characters, and I actually want to give you my opinion, I guess, of them, and then also give you what I found online. Okay, so Sasha is obviously kind of like the ringleader, and then I would give Kim as maybe the junior ringleader. Then Tatum, then Nelly, if they have to fall into any kind of like tier. But I think Sasha is the ringleader per se of the group. So I describe Sasha as a spoiled little princess that moved from Atlanta to New Jersey. She lives with both her parents and she's a college student and she works part-time at a hospital. She is dating Chauncey, and despite her upper middle class, upper echelon, bougie-esque attitude or way of life or whatever she exudes, she's dating a drug dealer. Okay. Now, is he on the corner every day? No. Is he like upper, upper management? Yes. He's still a drug dealer at the end of the day. Okay. Drug dealer. Okay. So Sasha in or online, she is described as stunning, sweet, and pampered as a princess. I said spoiled little princess. Okay. Sasha's a hood's treasure. Okay. So that's why I claim her as like the it girl, the leader amongst them. She's even described here as the hood girl, I mean, the hood's treasure. So, why did the love of her life, a drug dealer, suddenly cut her loose? And if she knew the answer, would she be strong enough to stay away? Okay. Okay, so that's Sasha. Next is Tatum. And Tatum, y'all, I be tripping over her name. Singing out loud, I didn't realize I tripped over it so much, but might just have to reduce her down to just Tay, okay? But Tatum is a student and she is a full-time worker as well. She is considered an orphan because both of her parents are dead. She lost her parents fairly recently in the book. She lives with her brother Chris, also a drug dealer, but he is a low-level drug dealer. And she's helping him to raise his two daughters that have a drug addicted mother. So imagine your daddy being a drug dealer and your mother being an addict. Okay. Okay. So that is my little synopsis or spiel on Tatum. But here on line, I see Tatum described as flawless, fashionable, and strong. I definitely agree with that. Tatum swore she'd never let herself love the wrong man, but she can't help falling for a calm, cool, connected killer and drug dealer. So that is the synopsis for Tatum, and I pretty much agree with that. That works. That works. That works. Let's do Kim next. Kim is a 19-year-old stripper. She is barely legal. She's a stripper. She is also the weed head of the group, and she is the one who is heavily sexualized and heavily like sexually fluid. She is into the sex and the sexiness, okay? She's a little bit of a hustler, in my opinion. She's got some hustle in her. And she is also, unfortunately, in love with a married man. A married man who would never choose her, okay? So that was my synopsis of Kim. According to what I have here, it says Kim is thick in all the right places. She is ghetto fabulous and she knows it. And she doesn't give it away for free. A leader at 19, you don't want to get on her bad side. And I agree with that. I feel like she is, that's why I put her at second, because she got those leadership qualities a little bit. Kind of like a, can't nobody tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. That type of thing. And yeah, that's why I put her as number 2 for the crew. And lastly, we have Penelope, aka Nelly. She is the new girl. She has moved recently from California. So she has moved from California to New Jersey. So she has that little valley girl type thing that we kind of associate with California. Okay. She is also described as the more ambiguous one of the crew. So she's like a little chameleon, aka the sneaky one. But she's not very good at being sneaky. She is sneaky, but she don't always cover her tracks well. She's definitely the one that you have to watch. You gotta watch Little Miss Nelly, okay? And I'll also say because she's new to the crew, her loyalty is the least, okay? Her loyalty is the least. She's got the fewer memories, things like that. So I feel like since she's new to the crew, her overall loyalty is the least. Like she may have needed them to get in, but once she was in, it was like, think about it. I need y'all to walk in with me into the club. I need y'all to help me get into the club. I know if I'm with y'all, I can get into the club for free. But once we get in the club, she MIA. Where's Nelly? We don't know. Nelly is in the VIP. She didn't think to bring us with her or nothing. She in the VIP. She in the DJ booth. She behind the counter, the bar, everywhere. So Nelly is one of them. She's sneaky. You gotta watch her. But what I have here is originally from LA. Nelly's got a Valley Girl drawl and a deceptively innocent beauty. There's one East Coast dude that she's got more than her eyes on. And who cares if he belongs to someone else? Okay. Okay. So to wrap everything up on this is the product description, y'all. Sorry. It says, four smart young women looking for love navigate the smooth talking players of New Jersey's infamous Brick City in this gritty urban series debut. And then it concludes with, over one hot summer, these girlfriends rely on each other to get through. But when secrets and betrayals are exposed, can they survive the truth? Okay. So that's the product description online for Thicker Than Water. I'm also going to give you a little bit more. Let's see. From the back cover. Dubbed the Sex in the City of the Hood, Sasha, Tatum, Nelly, and Kim are four gorgeous girlfriends hailing from the infamous Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. Trying hard to survive the struggle, but making sure they look good and have fun doing it. They are all caught up in the game in their own way. However, the bond that they share seems to prove strong enough to conquer almost anything. That is, until secrets are revealed, temptation is tested, and pride, envy, and vanity play at the core of their relationships. With drugs, money, and murder as their surroundings, and beauty and brains as their only weapons, we are taken on a journey through one hot summer in the hood that is sure to be unforgettable. With good times and bad times, fun times and sad times, there is only one question left to be answered in the end about their friendship. Can it stand the tests of loyalty? And although it's not quite blood, is it thicker than water? Thicker than water. All right, y'all. Again, like I said, this is a book by one of my favorite authors. My favorite author. She gives us urban fiction, urban romance, hood drama, all that good stuff. So this book is going to fall into any of those categories that you like, okay? Definitely urban fiction. You know, it's got everything that you would expect from a Takerra Allen book, okay? Multiple characters. We see that with just having four girls, but multiple characters and their family members and their partners and their this, that, and the other. You get multiple characters, but like I said before, in most cases, it's clear and concise. It doesn't get overwhelming as it can get in books with multiple characters. So I want to give you some of the titles of the book's chapters so you can get a great idea of everything that the book is about, okay? So chapter 1 is lust. Okay? Lust. And then you have passion, regret, jealousy, pain, loyalty. Okay? Those are all in the middle. I think it's about 22 chapters, maybe 23, maybe 24, but it's about 20 some odd chapters, okay? And I just gave you a quick burst of what they have to offer. So passion, regret, jealousy, pain, loyalty. That's everything you're going to find in the book and more. And that very last chapter is named resentment, okay? Mm, 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 mm. There are actually 18 chapters, plus you get a little epilogue at the end of the book, and you also get a preview of her book Heaven's Hell in this copy that I have. You get a preview, like an excerpt of Heaven's Hell. But the epilogue sets up for the next book. The book Thicker Than Water is the first of a trilogy. So there's still Thicker Than Water, which is part 2, and then there's part 3. Okay. But these chapter names are fire. Okay. They are fire, and they're definitely giving us a little taste of everything that's found in the book. Okay. That's just a sample. So you can get a good idea of what's coming along in the book. Um, you get glitz and glam along with the grit and the hard knock life type of things. The hard knocks that life can hit you with that you don't always see coming, especially when you're young. You still kind of fantasize about life and how wonderful it can and will be when you're young. But in this book, they get reality checks, okay? Reality checks. You get betrayal, you get heartbreak, you get the sexy guys, and you also get a lot of love scenes, y'all. A lot of sex scenes, a lot of love scenes, y'all. But like I have already told you, that's what you can expect from a Takerra Allen book. So again, it's not a conservative read, okay? If you are conservative or squeamish or, hold the mayo. Wait, we want to hold the mayo. Hold the spicy mustard. If you just, you don't like the spice, you don't like the kick, you don't like the extra, don't read the book because it's got a little bit of all of that across the board, you know? So you're going to hear about how the girls are dressing, what they have on, why they sexy, when they walk into their room, everybody's looking, that sort of thing. You're going to get that vibe. But you also get a lot of, death, murder, drugs, and the ugly stuff that you know that balances it all out. Okay, so like I said, it's not a conservative read. It's a read that's full of twists and turns. Full of twists and turns. I did not see the last page coming from what I read in the first few pages. Okay, I would not say that it is a predictable book. You might suspect some things, but I wouldn't say that it's just like super predictable. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw that coming from a mile away. No, 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 no. And even if you thought you saw it coming, you didn't see it coming like that. So this book is kind of coming of age, or at least the trilogies all together, definitely give coming of age vibes. But it's not a young adult book at all. Okay. You get life, death, and all the things that come in between. So all those things that, like I said, when you're younger, life hits you hard. You had 18 years in most cases of someone catering to you, taking care of you, hopefully prepping you for some of those things that come with adulthood. Okay, but I feel like they still hit you hard, whether you see them coming or not. Okay. You know that your parents pay bills. You don't realize they pay the same bill every month. Okay. You don't realize that you may have to choose not to go out so that you can keep your lights on or this, that, and the other. There's a curve. Okay. For anyone probably under 25, probably under 30, really. It takes a while to work itself out. It takes a while to really work itself out. And when you throw things like trying to be responsible for your own self in with trying to navigate like a relationship and love and friendships, it can get complicated. And this book explores all of those things, all of that most adults have been through. Okay, the decision making, the knowing who to trust and who you can't trust, it's all in there. So the book, like I said, is urban fiction, but you get romance, you get mystery, you get suspense as well. It's like a thrilling roller coaster ride. Okay, and currently on Amazon it has 4.6 stars. Okay, 4.6 stars on Amazon, and this was Takerra's. This was one of her early books that she self-published, and it was later I guess, republished by a publishing company called Davina. So depending on which version of the book you get, you might see a few typos or run-on sentences, but it's not very common and it's not too distracting. I am going to highly recommend this book to you. Go get it and read it, okay? Give it a chance. And you're going to be happy that you're getting one concise book, okay? It ends in what I'd consider a true ending, okay? It's not like a cliffhanger per se, and it doesn't abruptly stop, okay? Even if you read the book, you said, well, this ain't really my style, but that was cool enough. You have a complete story. Okay, you may question what happened in the next book or what happened as life goes on for the girls because they're so young. That's part of it because they're young. You know, they have so much more life to live, but you don't feel like the story that you got of this one summer was cut off. You got the full scope of what happened that summer. So I like that. It's not one of those type of things that a lot of authors do now where they just abruptly end the book. You might be reading, you on a roll, and then they just end the book in the middle of a scene. And it's like, what? No, 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 no. And sometimes you do get like those Netflix binge worthy vibes. Like the next book is already out. Maybe they released all the books at one time. They just want you more money, more money, more money. Okay. They want you to pay for each book and you can put it together. But when an author does that and the book doesn't come out for another 6 months, another year, another however long it may take, sometimes it's like, I'm not even interested no more. It don't even matter. Or they do the same thing in the next book. You know, it's a roller coaster ride. It ends. It's like, you know what? Never mind. No, thank you. I don't even want to read none of it no more. But like I said, you get a whole complete book with this. You get a beginning, middle, and end. Okay. Plus, you get several stories, climaxes, highs and lows in between. And it is a book with 368 pages. Okay. So it's not like a little quick 100-page booklet. Okay. You're going to be engrossed in the book. All right. These aren't cons. This is just me adding to the book. Okay. And wrapping it up. Okay. The book does deal with a little colorism, in my opinion. Just my personal opinion. The friends are all black. They all consider themselves black. They all happen to be different shades of black, as many of us are. But it's highlighted in the book by the nicknames that they have for each other, okay? So if you read the book or when you read the book, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. It's also the way you know it's like millennial based, you know, girls calling each other bitch, 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 bitch. That's a 80s and younger type thing. Like people born in the 80s and younger type things. Because when I was younger, you didn't call nobody no bitch. Okay, somebody call you a bitch. Whether they, you know, we're not friends if you calling me a bitch. Okay, but as I got older, you know, bitch, please. It comes out. It comes out. I do my best to do it less because we're still in that little weird time. You just never know how somebody feels about it. And also, if you have a person that your friend call you a bitch enough times, it can get annoying. Honestly, trust me, I know. So it becomes a hey, the bitch, don't call me a bitch, okay? Okay, but that's just a millennial thing that we/they do. And as to be expected from a Takerra Allen book or from an urban fiction book, the girls call the guys boyfriends, none of them married. Daddy. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Daddy, daddy, daddy. And as I have spoken on before and will continue to speak on, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about it. I haven't had the luxury, the privilege, we'll say, of calling a guy, a man, daddy. Daddy, daddy, daddy. if he wasn't actually my daddy, okay? If we didn't share DNA, okay? If we didn't share DNA. So, like I said, that's a little pet peeve of mine. It's odd and it's awkward, but you definitely find it in the book, okay? So, that's just my critiques of the book, okay? The book overall, good. Good, good, good. Like it's engrossing. It's another part of somebody's life. You know, some of the things they go through, I never experienced. Some things they go through, you maybe hear about it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And these girls are young. They are young. They're all under 25. I want to say they all like under 21, if I'm not mistaken. But they're young. Got a lot of growing up to still do, even at the end of the book. So again, I highly recommend that you go check out Thicker Than Water by Takerra Allen. And yes, it is the first of a trilogy. There are two other books in the series, okay? So once you enjoy this one, move on to the next two and you will get the full scope of Thicker Than Water with Sasha, Tatum, Nelly, and Kim, okay? I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you already read Thicker Than Water? If you have, let me know your thoughts on the book. And also, if you haven't read it before, are you now interested? Are you going to get it today? Download Hoopla and look it up. Download Kindle and look it up. Okay? Go get your book today, girl. Download Unlimited, Kindle Unlimited, and go get your book today, okay? And then come back. Come back and let me know if we need a part two. A part two will be all spoilers, okay? Spoiler alert. Big spoiler alert energy, okay? Part two, we can talk about it all, y'all, okay? So let me know in the comment section below. Come back, like the video, and let me know, okay? In the meantime, thank you so much for getting caught up in the book with Lauren. I'm Lauren, and we offer book reviews and more for the culture on this channel. So come back and check us out, okay? And now I'm going to end you guys and let you have a little snippet of a song that I thought embodied this book, okay? It's going to be short. It's going to be short. But I do want y'all to hear it. And you can let me know what you think about the little interlude with the music, okay? All right, so I'm going to end the video with that musical clip, y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, happy reading, everybody. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.